Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got another tragic story. This is why I do what I do. See, this is why I do what I do. This is why my channel exists. People think it's about hating or just being negative for the sake of being negative or being sensational for the sake of being sensational. But there are fundamental problems with the way in which we do things. We are not building families, but we having kids, and we're sliding in and out of situationships. Nobody's gatekeeping nothing. Nobody's gatekeeping relationships. Nobody's gatekeeping sex. Nobody's gatekeeping children. Who they having kids by, who they not having kids by. Now we got this male hyena. I bet you dollars to donuts raised by a single mother ain't got no daddy around him, because this whole story was nothing but him in his bag, him in his feelings, in a destructive, deadly way. And I don't know why everybody want to put stuff on FaceTime and Facebook. Why you want to FaceTime it? Why do you want to put it on Facebook? Why are you FaceTiming? Why are you on Facebook? Like, what's with y'all and social media and putting your crimes up there? But I'm almost glad that you do it so that we can see it and come get you. Somebody can see it and come get you. Because this story was absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm actually going to read one, and then I'm probably going to read the other story, because there's a couple of little differences here. But okay. Texas dad allegedly choked 2-year-old daughter while on FaceTime with the girl's mom. Now, this is the pretty little baby right here. Okay. Just as cute as she want to be. All right. So, a 25-year-old Texas man is accused of deleting his 2-year-old daughter during a police chase and while he was on FaceTime call with the girl's mother. On Monday morning, DeAndre Flanagan picked up his daughter Zevaya from her daycare. Then he went to Walmart, where Zevaya's mother worked, and allegedly demanded to see her cell phone, reports citing court documents. Once she gave him the phone, he allegedly hit her multiple times, then fled with Zevaya in a vehicle. A police chase ensued. Eventually, Zevaya's mother, who was identified as Kirsten Watson, made contact with Flanagan on FaceTime while using the phone of Zevaya's grandmother, who was also working at Walmart, according to the outlet. However, Flanagan allegedly grew angry after he asked for the cell phone password but didn't receive it. The court documents allege Flanagan then started hitting and choking Zevaya while Watson was still on FaceTime and watching the attack on her daughter. The court documents allege that after Flanagan and Watson ended the call, he then called his stepfather and said Zevaya was, quote, gone. According to the police, according to KFYR TV, the police pursuit lasted 45 minutes. Once Flanagan was apprehended, Zevaya was taken to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead. This is the idiot here. This is the hyena here. This the maggle. DeAndre. Look at him. Flanagan has been charged with murder and is currently being held on $2 million bail. It is unclear if he has entered a plea or retained an attorney who can speak on his behalf. Watson told ABC 13 she's had multiple past issues. I told the authorities over and over and over that something was going to be wrong. They could have at least tried to find him, but even with his past, no. I said, are y'all going to wait until something happened to her? What's his past? Is this a jailbird? Is this a dude that's just a troublemaker? Because whether or not he's in jail or out of jail, sound like he a troublemaker in the first place. Watson says she showed authorities messages where Flanagan threatened to harm Zevaya. They didn't believe me, Watson said. They thought I was just making this up and he was the father. The Harris County Sheriff's Office did not immediately respond to people's requests. Casey Watson, Zevaya's aunt, also spoke about her niece. She was probably just thinking, why? Like, Dad, what did I do? Casey Watson told the outlet she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything but love him and be a joy to the world. Now, I'm going to come back to you. In another article, it's saying that the mother did give him the password to the phone. In every other article I read aside from that, it says she never did give him the passcode. Now, this is so far beyond a passcode. Okay, this is beyond a passcode. Issue number one. It's some stuff missing out this story. It is some stuff missing out of this story. And I don't know when we're going to get all of the details out of it, but it's a couple chunks missing out of this story. He has a past of being a maggle. This one has a hyena's past, okay? He a troublemaker of some sort. I don't know if that trouble has landed him in and out of jail or not, or I don't know if that trouble is just him being a troublemaker and a menace all around. But either way it goes, the mother recognized that he's a troublemaker. And not only is he a troublemaker, he has threatened the well-being and the life of the baby before. She tried to warn police, and police are kind of like, well, we don't know. I'm going to tell you why police took that stance. I'm going to tell you why the police took that stance. The police took that stance because of the hyenas, the black female hyenas that make that up. So that when there is a real issue, when there is an actual threat, when there really is something going on, and I do not want this man to have access to the child because he may be dangerous to the child, the police are now jaded on that. And the reason why the police are jaded on that is because too many times they've shown up, they've witnessed the tomfoolery and had to make an arrest anyway, or something like that. Oh, you got to put a restraining order on this man when this man ain't really doing nothing. They done answered calls to this residence in the last 6 months 20 times. They know this man ain't doing nothing to this woman. Yet and still, first of all, he's still over there and she's still calling the police every other week. So then the police themselves start not taking it serious. I don't know if we want to file a report or whatever. Now that this is the same issue with false grape allegations. So many do false allegations that when the real allegation happens, when the real threat is present, when the real situations are happening or about to happen, or you have that as a genuine fear and a genuine concern, nobody believes it because too many other hyenas before you cried wolf. This is the danger of this stuff. Nobody thinks about it in that way. Too many hyenas before you cried wolf about that. So it's difficult for real victims of any type of domestic violence or any type of grape or any type of assault or any type of anything to actually come forward and say, hey, this is what's really going on. Because too many liars. And because Black women don't call that out or have never really called it out until recently, the damage is really done. So it's very unfortunate that this little baby had to lose her life in what was tantamount to a stupid argument. Her life was in the balance for a stupid argument. This is why my channel exists. Why do I talk about Black women the way that I do? And why do I talk to them the way that I do? Why am I talking about vetting men properly, about being a better woman, about being a feminine woman, about gatekeeping your sex, about not having babies with all these dudes? About why am I saying that? Because see, I'm not a guy, so I'm not worried about your body count and all that count from the standpoint of whether or not I'm attracted. I am a woman. And therefore, I'm concerned about it from another perspective. Because when you wallow in the dirt, you get up dirty. When you are not a better woman, you attract this kind of foolishness in your life, the DeAndre Flanagans of the world into your life, and then you give them babies. He should not have been replicated. Even if you don't think this dude is capable of deletion, you know he wasn't a dude you should have been fooling with in no type of real kind of way. You knew for a fact you shouldn't have really been fooling with him, and you definitely shouldn't have got pregnant. Not by him. Not him. Because I guarantee you he's chaotic everywhere. Because this wasn't nothing but emotion. Give me your phone. So now he done went and picked that baby up from daycare. He came to your job. Apparently beat you well enough, got your phone, and got out of there before security could detain him, before the police could be called and show up. So he was able to full on assault you, take your phone, leave with the baby after assaulting you. So your mama worked at that Walmart and she didn't grab that baby? We gonna all have a standoff today. Because if I see you attack somebody, I'm not letting you walk out with my grandkid. You are in a tizzy. You're not calm and thinking and rational. You're upset to the point where you done made a whole scene. Allegedly. Me as the grandma, because they said the mama work at Walmart too. Me as the grandma, and black women knew, she knew he was over there because we too nosy not to know. Okay? She done told her mama he on his way because he done already called her upset and arguing. So the mama know. He done came in there and acted a fool. And as the grandmother, you didn't get that, baby? Give me my child. Nope. Somebody call police. Not giving you nothing. And now I'm not giving you this baby. Nope. So you can leave. So we on the nope. Baby, stay right here. The baby can stay right here. Nope. Let him walk out in a whole tizzy with the phone and the baby. He leads police on what they say was a 45-minute chase. Now, why was the police chasing him? Did you call him and tell him describe the car, and then they was trying to pull him over? Because usually I'm trying to figure out where the chase come from. Because usually police don't get involved in that manner. So that was a little interesting to me. The chase. They don't say exactly how the chase came about. Or did they follow him from the Walmart? That part is unclear. Okay? That part is unclear to me. Because if you was there to chase him out of the Walmart, why wasn't you there to get the kid from him and detain him at the Walmart? I don't understand. So he leads you all on a 45-minute chase. While he's driving, he got time to be FaceTiming with the mama because she done used her mama's phone. He's driving and he FaceTiming and he choking the little girl. That's a lot. That's a lot to be doing while you quote unquote driving. Begging for the passcode over the phone. And in every story but one, she claimed she didn't give him that passcode. Now I'm trying to figure out why wouldn't you give him the passcode? If he's already threatening your baby, I don't care what's in that phone. Okay? Whatever he gonna find on that phone. I don't care at this point. Because my baby's life is in the balance. Let me get back to why I talk about what I talk about with Black women. Because this is a hyena. Remember, I bite all the hyenas, male and female, because I can't tell the difference. Because there is no difference. His actions were no different than how a Black female hyena would have carried that situation. How they've carried them type of situations a bunch of times. I'm going to delete the kids if you don't talk to me. I'm going to delete the kids if you don't get back with me. I'm going to delete the kids if you win custody from me. I'm going to delete the kid. You see what I'm saying? Now, this one is a male hyena. Same thing. He ain't got no home training and he doesn't have any masculine training. Where are the men? This is the importance. Let me explain something to y'all. This is the importance of being a better woman. The importance of being a better woman has several benefits for you. Because y'all are so worried about not being a better woman because Black men don't deserve it. Do you deserve it? That's the question. Do you deserve to be a better woman and get better outcomes? Because you're not a better woman, you attract Deontay Flanagans into your life that ain't been nothing but a troublemaker from the start. Okay? He can't have had his life together or his mind for that matter. But I bet you the D was good because just like crazy females be good in bed, them crazy dudes, they be good in bed. So he done, you know what I'm saying, broke you down a couple of times. That's where that baby come from. But why are we dealing with them kind of men? Because you can't get no higher than that because you're not higher than that as a woman. Because no better woman would ever be dealing with a man that give her the kind of red flags that one had to be walking wrapped in a red flag. Had to be. You can't tell me that this dude was not a walking red flag. But y'all be thinking that kind of stuff is exciting. Y'all be thinking men that be, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really got no discipline, but he got a lot of aggression. Y'all think that's protection. But what about when he turned that on you because he ain't got no sense? So what about when he turns that on you? Then what do? What are you going to do, brother, when he turned that on you? And then y'all be steady thinking y'all can be slick and play these dudes. He ain't got no sense. You understand me? He doesn't have the sense God gave a billy goat. He's emotional and he's a man. And he's looking at things and reading things and looking through the same lens his single mama is looking through. He's as emotional as his mammy. He ain't learned how to keep that in check or have any masculine guidance. It's going to tell him how to do that. This is the importance of not giving every dude you meet a baby. This is the importance of not being a single mother all the time. Because you raise boys that end up like this. He don't have no emotional control. A man without emotional control is a dangerous man. He's dangerous. He's out of control. And you as a woman ain't gonna be able to reel him in. Too many of y'all don't have de-escalation as a skill set. So you arguing and get hyped right along with him, not realizing this is a dangerous situation. It's more at stake than this argument. You so used to not complying that you don't understand when to comply to get something else done, to achieve a different outcome. He's begging for the passcode. She's not giving it. Why not? And then I read one article where she says, I did give him the password over and over, but I don't think that it was good enough. You cheated on him. And this is the way in which he got back at you for cheating on him. Yep. Black women set the precedent for that. Because cheating is a cardinal sin for which death is a penalty. Y'all started that. Not only the death of the man that cheat on you, but also the death of his offspring. That's also game. If he cheats, that's fair game. His life is fair game, and the lives of his children also fair game. Y'all started that. So now we have a male hyena. He ain't gonna do nothing no different than the female hyenas because all hyenas act the same. None of them got no sense. None of them can think their way out of a wet paper bag. All of them are steeped in the lost value system. He doesn't have any sense. So he reacted to her cheating like any one of y'all would react to a man cheating, or any one of y'all would support a woman that reacted like that to her man cheating. And don't say it ain't so, because y'all do support it. It be hundreds and thousands of comments in support of women who have deleted men who cheated on them, talking about you just can't play with people's emotions like that. Same energy. Same energy. Keep the same energy. Go ahead, keep it. Keep the same energy. Because a hyena's chickens come home to roost, do they not? And unfortunately, the same individuals pay for it, and that's the babies. The babies pay. The babies pay the ultimate price. Y'all set that precedent that you can off somebody for cheating on you. And y'all have done it to the men themselves, and you've done it to their children. And you've posted it on social media. And other hyenas in the sisterhood clan have applauded you for it. Now, these same women who would get on Facebook and applaud a woman for doing this and asking, well, what did he do? You know, it had to be something. Keep that same energy now that it's a male hyena doing it. He's reacting the way y'all react. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. Y'all need this book. Go to crimsoncure.com and get Reclaiming the Black Feminine. The Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery. Y'all need this book so bad. Go to crimsoncure.com, and link is in the description in the description. Okay. The link to the Amazon digital version also in the description box. Go ahead and jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hello, my Crimsonites and all of my supporters. I invite you
to go and get your copy of my new book, Reclaiming the Black Feminine, The Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery, on sale now at crimsoncure.com. This is guaranteed to change your perspective and positively impact your life. So go ahead now to crimsoncure.com and get your copy today.